All right, let's see. Hang on.
Recording is on.
All right, here we go. Ooh. Breathe. Hmm. Was this? Hang on. Was Kendra?
What was that?
Was Kendra with another guy?
No.
Did y'all have a separate for a second?
What was that?
Did y'all separate for a second?
Not that I can think of, no.
Okay, so they're talking about the separation of the two for a second and coming back. Hang on. Hang on. Is your grandmother involved, or is there a grandmother that's really involved with all this? Is there a grandmother that's really involved?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hang on. It's yours. Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Sorry, I'm like looking from the other person, like on the side, and I'm like, no, it's a female. It's a female.
Mhm.
Hang on. Oh, she took care of you.
Mhm.
They're talking about she always took care of her. She always took care of her.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So your grandfather's passed, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, because they said even when he passed, I'm like, okay, cool. Hang on. Are you living in her house now?
No.
Hang on. Oh, you did for a long time. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait, are you engaged?
Yes.
Okay. Is he wanting to go military?
No. And it's a she.
Okay. Who's the military guy?
I'm pretty sure her grandpa was in the military and he was the highest rank that you could
Okay.
be.
Whoever this grandmother is just boasting about being in the military. And I'm like, who's the military guy? Military guy. Hang on. Hang on. But you were not always. No, this is a recent thing. Well, I mean, hang on. Because with her. With this is a recent thing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what they're talking about. Hang on. They're talking about, it's almost like with you, the male part, not like the dick. I'm sorry, this is recorded. But it's almost like they were too, personality-wise, they were too hard.
Mhm.
And they walked over you too much or tried to. It just didn't vibe. It's like you look at them as they're stupid. I think they are too. But it's like, at least in this case, if you get into like an emotional thing, at least you can either talk it out or walk away. It's a lot. I don't know. It just vibes with you better, dude. It vibes with you better. Hang on. You're in the middle. Wait, are you on both sides now? Hang on. Okay. Wait, do you on both sides now?
What was that?
Are you on both sides now?
Both sides of what?
So we're obviously we were with a gentleman before, but we're also with a femme. Okay, cool.
Yes. Sorry.
You know, they're making me feel it out. I'm like, okay. Oh. Oh. Hang on. Do you have the box with Kendry in it? Do you have the box? Do you have the box?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, they're talking about holding it in my hands, and it's very small compared to my hands. I'm like, I know they're huge. Hang on. Did you not? Did you not get him to wake up? Did you not get him to wake up?
No, I woke up and
He was gone. Okay. He's talking about they couldn't get me to wake up. They couldn't get me to wake up.
yeah, my dad even had to do CPR on him.
That's what he's talking about. It's okay. It's okay. Hang on real quick. Hold on. Did he pass on you?
He was right next to me.
He was. Okay. Because he's talking about here. He's talking about here. Was he right here?
Mm-hmm. I always have a necklace, and I usually always wear it. I'm not today, but...
Okay. Oh my God. Hang on. Hang on. So what was happening with around him with there's a rough spot going on with you at that
Mhm.
point, not because he passed, but during the birth area, while he's alive. What is up with that?
His father was actually in jail in and out throughout my entire pregnancy, and he was in jail when I gave birth to him.
That's the rough spot. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, he's out now. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna do the same shit again. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
He hasn't gotten caught again for it yet. Hang on real quick. Wait, y'all were living together?
No, we were not living together, thankfully.
He's talking about having around, staying the night all the time before, and then you're pregnant, and then he. Do you have a picture of him after he had passed?
Of Kendry? No.
They're talking about wrapping him
Mm-hmm.
this moment right here, and then like a physical picture moment. Hang on real quick. They're like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Hang on real quick. Aw. Wait, do you still have pacifiers?
Yes. I kept all of his clothes and all of his pacifiers and...
Okay. He's talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you not in the same house you were with him?
No.
Okay. Because he says, even though we're not in the same house. I said, okay. Okay. Oh, you even still have his little furniture, too. You have all of it. It's like you're waiting for Mommy. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Weighs on me more than anything else she knows. So it's like you're always like, Kendry, do this. Kendry, can you help me this? Can we do that? Like he's talking about you pulling on him all the time. Pulling meaning in energy, like pulling their energy. Hang on. Oh man. You can still feel him. Like you can still feel like holding him. Sorry, that's a whole nother thing. Hang on. Did you just start working? Did you start working again?
I just started working at a new place.
Okay. Cool. He's talking about that. Okay. Cool. It's like she just started working. She started working again. Okay. Okay. Cool. We won't be there forever, but it's fine. Hang on. Are y'all just married?
We just got engaged and we'll be getting married here soon in the next year.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, they're talking about you just getting married. You just getting married. Hang on. Did you not get baby tattoos or something like that?
What was that?
Did you not get tattoos of his feet or something like that?
No, I haven't. I was thinking about it for the longest time, though.
Were you? Okay, please
Mm-hmm.
about it. Like, I'm obviously not on your wrist, but the way you
Mm-hmm.
looked at me, and I'm like, so is it okay? Hang on, real quick. Go over to feel it again. Hang on. He was only like, did they know that it was SIDS?
Yeah, they determined it was SIDS because they could not find anything else.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm like, well, what really happened? And he keeps showing me SIDS, and I'm like, it's not that. There has to be something more. There has to be something more. Hang on. What is 11 weeks? How old was he when he passed?
He was 2 months and 2 days old.
Okay, so 9 close. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hang on. Wait, do you still have his crib?
Do I still have what?
Do you still have his crib?
I think, yeah, we do still have his crib. They turned it into my little sister's bed, but she never uses it.
Okay, cool. Okay, hang on. I don't know. I'm just going to call wife. We're just not going to do fiance. Wife.
Okay.
I don't know what it is with your wife and what is pulling with her. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like, have y'all wanted to move across the country or from far away from where you're at right now?
Yeah, we were planning on moving to Oregon, but we decided not to.
Okay. So don't take that all the way out of the equation yet. For some reason, it feels like that's a big pull for y'all, but it's coming from her. So it's like she's the one making the decision, which really brings up the thing, and you're like, okay, fine, we'll go. But she's the pull, and you definitely end up moving. You definitely like give it 5 years. And I promise you. Hang on, you can find me and yell at me if you want to, because you'll be there. Hang on.
Okay.
Does she have a best?
Does she have a what?
Does she have a best guy friend?
She does.
Okay, cool. Have we talked about anything about that for kids?
No.
Keep that in the back of your head.
Okay.
Later. I don't know if I'd want him to be the father, but he's fine. Hang on. Aw. He's such an asshole. Hang on. Not the friend, the ex-boyfriend, baby's daddy. Hang on. He got a tattoo. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about he got a tattoo for me. He was like, but it's all about sad. It's like, oh, I lost my only son. I'm so sad. And then all I get is like, you could have been sad enough to be here with me through all of this. Like, blah, 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 coming.
Yeah. So he got a tattoo of a gun on his hand for him.
That's a tattoo. Okay. Oh, isn't that classy? Right?
Right.
And that, I guess that's where baby comes from, is that he's just like, he got this for me, but it's like, oh, this is like my son died, and everybody's be like, oh, man, I'm so sorry, and but if they knew the whole story, they'd be like, well, why did you do that? Like, you weren't even part of your life, like that type of thing. Hang on. Wow, he had already been passed for a while. He was already cooling off whenever you found him. Talking about being cold, like when you touch his skin, he's cold. Oh,
the coroner told me that he probably passed away pretty soon after I had fallen asleep.
Yeah, he was talking about whenever you hold him against you, it's cold compared to you. Hang on. He said, I just went back to sleep, so it wasn't painful. Anything bad, anything terrible. I mean, it is terrible to lose a child, but I can tell you from his standpoint, it's a very humane way to go. I can tell you that. Okay. Hang on.
Okay.
Are we looking at wanting to have a son in this relationship that you have now, though?
Yeah, we're planning on having children hopefully soon.
Okay, so definitely going to be one. Definitely do a boy. That's going to be the main thing, and there's going to be a girl, but it's like 2 or 3 years younger. It's nothing like boo boo boo. I do feel like at that point that he could potentially come back in. Kendry can. But I don't feel like he would be the male though. I feel like he would end up being the female later on. So if you start to see traits or feel a big attachment to one versus the other, or you feel like it is, I feel like he would come back in the female form, which is very weird because I've never actually had that before. But it's where they would pair themselves to. Hang on. Y'all are so great. Hang on. I like it. Hang on. Wait, do y'all have like 5 people living with you?
No, we have neighbors that are our best friends though.
All the time. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, they're always talking about people getting together all the time. I'm like, do we all live together? Hang on. Wait, do you have his blanket in your bedroom? Do you still have his blanket in your bedroom?
I still have the blanket that we all slept, like him and I would sleep with.
Yeah.
We still have that bedding, and I do have a lot of his blankets as well.
There. Okay. That's what he's trying to confirm. Hang on. Did you have to add in for him?
What was that?
Did you when he was little, you had to add in formula for him?
Yeah, we had to start switching over to formula because I was going to work full-time and school full-time and could not breastfeed.
Okay, perfect. Because I'm asking him about that. I'm like, did you breastfeed all the way? Was it only formula? And he was like, no, they switched me and I didn't like it because it tastes very granular compared to what normally is. And I'm like, oh, cool. He didn't like it. Like it though, okay?
Yeah.
Who was the dog and the cat? Is there a small dog around him?
I don't. Well, there might have been. I think my uncle had just gotten his puppy when I first had him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because it's not like, oh, the dog's dead or anything like that. It's just what you feel on the face or near us. And I'm like, okay, who's this dog? Hang on. Okay. You know, it's not a bad thing. He's talking about how if he would have lived all the way through, you would have had a much harder time with the ex. You would have gotten back together probably. I know at that point. And it would have been the in and the out with the ex, the in and the out. He's in here, he's taking care of it. No, you would definitely go with her later on, but it would be so convoluted. It would be so hard for the kid. And then he would want to take him, and it would cause him to throw him back at you. There would just be too much stress on you and everything, and it would have really ended up messing my little baby up. And so it's almost like it wasn't meant to happen because of what could have been or what could have happened. Hang on. Kendry's key. Do you have a key for him? Kendry's key? Or do you have something like that?
I have when he was cremated, they gave us little hearts, and it had a smaller heart inside of it. And so he had the small heart, and I kept the big heart, and I have it hanging in my car.
Really? Okay. The key. Okay. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay, so his ashes are in the room you're in?
What was that?
Are his ashes in the room you're in?
No, they're in my bedroom in the closet. So just a few feet over.
Who says they're up there next to the room she's in? And I'm like, I don't know what this means. Where the girlfriend is? Is she a business person?
No. She drives haul trucks.
Because they're talking about her being very focused, very intense, very ready. Like, we come in, we're there, we're going to get it done, we're moving on. Wow. Like, we're very straightforward and on point. Hang on. Do you have any questions for me?
Would would you be able to contact my grandma at all?
Let's see. Hmm. They're all dead. Hmm. Did she pass when you were like 13? How old?
Yeah, I was pretty young. It was in 2012. So, yeah, I would have been around 12 or 13.
Okay. Right. Hmm. And let me stick to what I wanted to do. Hang on. Quick. Is this your dad's?
No, it's my mom's mom.
What's your father playing with all this? I didn't like him very much. Were they divorced?
My parents?
Yeah.
No.
Because she says he was always around, but I didn't like him very much. And I'm like, hang on. Summer. Did they live in the mountains? Did they live in
They lived in Colorado for a while.
Okay. Mm. Okay, you were able to see her right before. You were able to see her right before, correct?
I saw her a few weeks before she had passed away.
She's talking about. She says, I didn't mean to go. It was just my time. I said, okay, good. Hang on. Fighting this for a while. She's been fighting this for a while. Hang on. Wait, does she live? Does she live up here? Because she's talking about y'all coming up to see her, or y'all would.
Yeah. When I was younger, we lived in Colorado with her, but then we moved and she stayed in Colorado, so we'd go up to see her a lot. And
To see. Okay. Okay. Are you fighting from your hair out shorter? Are you wanting to cut it shorter?
yeah, I was wanting to cut it and dye it.
Okay, so she's talking about she's showing me this like all the way down. She's like, tell her not to do this, and she's like, it's just so beautiful because she's talking about how it'll go into like waves or really waves, and she was like, why does she want to mess this up? Why does she want to mess this up? Like doing this. I'm like, are you planning on cutting your hair? Because they don't want to do it at this moment. Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. I mean, I'm cool with it. You do what you
Right.
want. Decide. Hang on. She's saying, I'm so glad you got out of that situation. She's like, hang on. She says, I don't really believe in what you're doing, but I like it. Oh, okay, that's good. Well, thank you for being so open. Hang on. Hang on. It just confuses me. That's what it just confuses me. Just that. I'm like, okay. Very nice person. You'll do anything for her. Very nice person. You'll do anything for her. Feels very much grandma talking. She's a very nice person. You'll do everything for her. It's good. It's good. You know? I'm like, okay. She's talking about you being her little sweetie. You would always have this bright smile on your face. Always.
Yep.
Always. Tell her I miss her. I should miss you.
Mm.
Because you have a completely different life before you met Guy, before we got pregnant, before we had my little Kendry. She's talking about, I don't want you to think that I'm upset with you for the plan that you didn't do. Or it's almost along that lines. Like, I don't want you to think that I'm mad. I know you don't think that, but that's coming from her. Like, she's talking about how you had these really big dreams and big goals and got sidetracked. And so now I'm back to it. And she was like, I still think you're good. I still think you're good. She's very, very kind with you. Very kind with you. Very straightforward. I really like the way she feels. So with all of that being said, I really liked your reading. I think it was very cool. I think it was very positive. I think it was very nice and with babies, like with how they pass. I like that you almost like cocooned yourself with him, right? So you have all this crazy. You had stress, but it wasn't insane. You know, you didn't have someone throwing beer bottles at you or anything like that.
Right.
And just how he passed felt so chill that it makes me feel okay. It was just a horrible thing that happened, but but I do say you do have 2 kids, but I do say that his form or his spirit or the soul would come from female. So I'm not making the female, more, or gay or anything like that, but it would make her have more masculine traits, and you would be like, oh, this feels like my son could be like tomboy, hardcore tomboy. So take a few minutes, have a good breather. If you have any questions for me or anything, let me know. If you have a work tonight or tomorrow night, you probably will. That's a normal thing too. And if you have any questions on that, email me too. Everything's cool. And I encourage you to re-listen to the recording tomorrow as well when you get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love you. And if you need anything, let me know. Okay.
I will. Thank you so much.
Not a problem. Bye, honey.
Bye.